Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports this Tuesday evening. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And a chance to look at the block shot numbers over the last few seasons for Miles Turner.
And his shot blocking hasn't been nearly as potent as it was a few years ago. It's a shame, really, because his ability to intimidate the other team and be a big presence on the defensive end really gave his team an edge.
And now Indiana's starting group. Miles Turner out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Nesmith. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. And for Boston, White and Brown are the 2 and the 3. Jason Tatum out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. And you know, Doris, looking at this game here tonight, both teams will be looking to involve their bigs often, it seems.
You know, B.A., the idea that the big man is dead in basketball is out of the question. What's happening is bigs are getting more and more skilled. They're showing the value they have as versatile performers, and you absolutely love to see it.
And so off the tip, it's Boston. Porzingis with a screen on Halliburton. Holiday drives in. Kick out to Brown. Holiday surveying the floor. 6 on the shot clock. Tatum, good.
Jason Tatum has built such consistency from beyond the arc. Doesn't matter if there's a contest or not.
There's a screen. Here's Nembhard. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
When talking about the Celtics, you'd have to say they have a unique 1-2 punch, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about it, B.A. To have Tatum on one wing and Brown on the other, that's a potent combination. And what a luxury for Boston. They complement each other so well.
Now here's Brown. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
I love that Jason Tatum not settling for a jumper. He goes to the rim with authority.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Tatum against Siakam. Halliburton outside. Here's Nesmith, defended by Brown. Lets it fly. No good, off the front rim.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Porzingis finds Holiday. Porzingis with a screen on Halliburton. It's Brown on the wing. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
How about the up fake from Jaylen Brown? This guy's so convincing with it.
Well, Doris, when he's off the court, Jaylen Brown is an outspoken advocate for education.
What I love about Jaylen, B.A., is that he's about so much more than basketball. This young man has a passion for learning. It's a very admirable cause he has tried to be outspoken for. You love the superstar level effort between the lines and outside the lines.
Now here's Turner. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game.
Miles Turner has great versatility, so he can score from anywhere, but right there is his bread and butter.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Here's Halliburton. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. Turner, no good.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. After the basket by Boston. Here's Nembhard from deep. Sinks it from distance. Nembhard's got 5 points.
Well, that is about recognition right there from Tyrese Halliburton. He recognizes the overcommitment, makes the defense pay.
Porzingis sets a screen. Oh!
Just leave it at the rim and let the big man do the rest. KP with the nice finish.
A minute 37 left in the first quarter of the game. Siakam, pass to Halliburton. Back to Siakam. The three. Boston with a rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
Yeah, and that one came down to their rebounding. There was a big gap between the two teams there.
That was a coach's dream, to get that kind of effort and intensity on the glass, and for it to pay those kinds of dividends, critical.
Here's Neesmith in the game against New York. Very impressive. And then Turner with the dunk.
Well, that's called positioning, and Turner has the verticality to make it easy.
And Boston calls time here. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Tillman's checked in for Porzingis. Al Horford comes in for Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Holiday. Pritchard, the pass to Tillman. The rebound by Jackson.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Pass to McConnell. From 12 feet. Hauled in by Brown. The Celtics with the lead. 35 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Hauser. Outside, Brown. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
That's the physique of Jaylen Brown. This guy is strong. He can absorb contact and still finish.
Siakam against Horford. Puts it up from 12. Misses off the left iron. Left side, Brown. Pass to Horford. Back to Brown. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Celtics up 5. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They've been in rhythm from the in-between area, just keeping things simple and taking what the D gives them.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And Indiana looking at who they've got. Topping out there with Isaiah Jackson. Then it's Halliburton. Then there's T.J. McConnell. And it's McDermott in at the 3. Now here's Tatum. Coming off a terrific game against Cleveland.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
And here are the Pacers now, trailing by 5. Their last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
They just couldn't get it done against this team last time. Their starters got into quick trouble because of some cheap fouls.
You know, you try to establish consistent substitution patterns. It helps you stay in a rhythm, and they had to go to their bench much too early. I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Outside Tatum. Oh, and Jackson with the block. It's an even 3-on-3 break. They get it back. Oh! And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Benedict Mathurin, the 6th overall pick in 2022. The Pacers' highest pick in 34 years, Doris.
Incredible to think, BA, that Indiana hadn't selected that high since 1988, and yet somehow, despite playing in a small market and without high draft selections, they were consistently in the playoffs up until the last several years. A real testament to the competitive spirit of the organization.
And here's Toppin from the arc. And again, it's the Pacers Pacers from deep.
The shooting fundamentals are a real plus for Obi Toppin. He has consistent mechanics and a high release point.
Here's Pritchard. He's marked by McConnell. Pass to Mikhailuk. On the wing, Tatum. Won't go. And that makes him 5 for 8. Indiana has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton has made a believer out of his head coach. Rick Carlisle said, quote, he is a basketball savant type of guy. People like him, like Doncic, they sense when their timing is coming. He craves the responsibility of being the franchise point guard, and he always is aware of what needs to be done. Brian?
That's high praise, Allie. Thanks, good stuff. Well, the past few years, Jason Tatum has made a concerted effort to attack the rim.
BA, he has gotten stronger. He has gotten more aggressive. Even with his offhand, Tatum is now special at finishing around the rim. You love this about him. He methodically attacks his weaknesses in order to become complete.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Celtics. Takes the 3. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists tonight.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Ooh, poked away. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. And how about we check the numbers for him?
And his three-point shot has been off lately. He's had a hard time getting it dialed in this month compared to earlier on in the season. He just needs to ease up and let those shots come to him instead of trying to force it.
Horford, he's checked in for Tatum. The Pacers also with a sub. McConnell, he's checked in for Tyrese Halliburton. Here's Brown. The Pacers pull it in. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
Doors taking a glance at the Indiana Pacers. What do you like about them moving forward?
I would say the fact, BA, that they have quietly built a nice young core. Now, that, of course, is going to take time and patience, but I do believe unequivocally they're on the right path. You have to admire the growth of Jaylen Brown. He comes in as an attacking athlete. He's now a better passer, and he absolutely is a knockdown three-point shooter.
Holiday. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Indiana trailing here. McConnell, right side. Pass to Nembhard. Takes a 3. Horford pulls it in.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Holiday against McConnell. Out of bounds. It'll be Celtics ball. As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is looking. Taking a look at Boston. They're in the pole position right now for the top seed in the conference. And of course, Indiana, they're just 4 spots down from them.
You know, for the Celtics, their fans were expecting a lot from this team this year, and they haven't disappointed them. It's been a terrific season, and they're far from done yet heading into the playoffs.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Horford passes to White. Back to Horford. Outside Holiday. Screen by Horford. To the middle. The Pacers pull it in.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Siakam looking it over. Over Porzingis. Siakam, no good. Oh, did he? He did! He got it to fall!
He did, B.A. So nice. Oh, showing some moxie. Nailing a huge Hail Mary.
And so it's Boston with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, Jason, you hold the lead going into halftime. What's been your advantage so far?
For most of the half, we were really good defensively. We let our foot off the gas a little bit, so we got to do a better job.
Keep the pedal to the metal, guys.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race.
Checking out the Celtics, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
And now coming back to this game, a strong first half for the Boston Celtics.
When you look at the metrics, they've done a great job offensively, really focus on getting the most out of each possession. The execution has been sharp. I love how they're playing right now.
Hold on just a second. I'm just trying to wrap my head around that, Kenny. You saying when you look at the metrics? Yeah, right. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
White and Brown with the 2 and the 3. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. The drive by Holiday. Tatum. Oh, Siakam with the block.
Now that's size and length. Pascal Siakam says, not now, not here.
And with load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you play, Grant?
You know, B.A., it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 5. Pass to Turner. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
On the wing, Tatum. 15 points in the game. Knocks down the long J. Tatum's got 18 points in the game.
When you allow Jason Tatum to get going early and to build momentum offensively, it can be a scary night.
Throws it up high. And stolen by Porzingis. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. Pass to Tatum. Outside, Brown. 4-3. Pacers with a rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Doris, you think about how the Celtics are built. They make shrewd personnel choices year after year.
They have historically drafted very well. I think the challenge for the Boston Celtics and all organizations, the new implications of the salary cap and player personnel deal. Building teams may look different going forward.
Tatum from long range. Tatum drills the 3.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Halliburton against Holiday. Pass to Siakam. Here's Neesmith. Siakam outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
Tatum with another miss. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. 9-point game. There's Neesmith with the 3. Not going to go that time.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's Brown. Brown cashes in. A terrific finisher inside.
And put it on a platter. Holiday serving it up for his teammate.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Halliburton against Holiday. Halliburton left side. Pass to Nembhard to stop the drought. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds now. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
The Celtics have terrific depth. They have a number of reserves who could start for other teams. All-star Jason Tatum said those guys sacrificing coming off the bench, I think that just speaks volumes to the commitment that we have to be our best and to playing to our standard every night. Brian?
That's what it takes, Allie, right? Thank you. Doris, when Aaron Nesmith was traded and got floor time, his game really took off.
You know, B.A., in his prior stop, he was in a tough situation trying to get minutes. Now that he's getting repetitions as a consistent starter, he's shown how valuable he can be. Well, if you leave someone that wide open, Derek White will put it on time and on target.
And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Known as one of the most successful teams in NBA history, the Boston Celtics continue to add to their legacy, Doris.
Yeah, B.A., this is a roster that completely understands how special it is to play for this organization. They also are mindful of the weight of expectation that comes with it. Championships are their history. Championships are what is expected.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Tillman's checked in for Porzingis. Horford comes in for Jason Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Holiday. Now here's Siakam. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. Jackson can't get it to go.
Nice work defensively, meeting him up top and forcing the miss.
Here's Brown. There's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brown's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Here's Pritchard, still without a bucket. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Brown inside to the wing on the left. That three's off the mark. High post Siakam. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Boston Celtics. Continued to rack up points in that quarter. His total for the night to 23. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Obi Toppin. Then there's Isaiah Jackson. And it's McDermott in at the 3. Shot clock at 6. And they'll get another chance. Here's Horford. No good. A bit long that time. And for the Pacers, they're shooting just 42% so far in the game. Halliburton misses. Boston has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line on this one. Pass to Pritchard from behind the arc. Sinks the tray.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
So it's the Pacers now. They trail by 14. Tatum against Halliburton. Releases. Rebound Boston. Horford's got 4 rebounds in the game. Tatum against McConnell. Tatum can't hit. Halliburton right side. Money on the 19-footer.
Well, because he's a 3-level scorer, anywhere he is on the floor, Halliburton capable of creating jumpers.
to the left side wing. Outside Tatum, the three ball. It's hauled in by McConnell. The Pacers have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Halliburton for 3. Again, Halliburton missing.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Up top, Tatum. Tatum showing off the strength.
Well, this guy is used to scoring in tight situations with bodies around him. How about Jason Tatum maintaining his concentration?
Indiana calls timeout. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today?
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just guarding him a little more tightly on the perimeter or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to cool this guy off.
A big group substitution here for Boston. Porzingis has checked in for Tillman. Brown comes in for Hauser. White, he's checked in for Horford. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Turner, he's checked in for Jackson. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. Neesmith, he's checked in for McDermott. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. He showed a lot of trust in his players. He said to them, quote, "You already know what to do, guys. Don't lose focus on the big picture now. Go out and get this win for us." Guys, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Free throw good. Halliburton. I think when his coach looks at Andrew Nembhard, he sees lots of potential there, Grant.
Oh, yes, he does, B.A. And for a second-round pick in 2022, he's been a steal. A pure point with size at 6'5", that enables him to play at either guard spot.
Now here's Siakam. Tatum with some nice D. Halliburton against Holiday. Kick out to White. Back to Holiday. On the wing, Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Siakam. Here's Tatum. And that one's good. Porzingis.
Well, this is an aspect where Porzingis has been criticized, not rebounding with authority, but boy, he does so there.
Here's Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. There's a screen by Turner. Pulls it from the top of the key. Indiana again missing.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Here's Brown. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
Don't you love how physical Jaylen Brown is? This guy is not afraid to draw contact.
And both free throws good for Brown. And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Pacers. 17-point game.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Celtics.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And it's been a phenomenal year for them. They play with so much confidence night in, night out. This notches another huge win, 65 in total. And what a huge performance it was for Jason Tatum.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy, in attack mode all evening.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for 1. The Celtics making a switch here. Mikhailuk's checked in. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Celtics.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
They've also done a heck of a job at the free throw line tonight. Good aggression has led to a number of easy chances and points at the line.
Tillman's checked in for Boston. Doris, the league has always been invested in the G League. A few years in now with two-way contracts, it's been a success as well.
There's no doubt about that, B.A. Here's why it's important. For stretches of the season, you can bring those G League players up, and they can get real opportunities on an NBA roster and at NBA level competition. But on the moments where there aren't those opportunities, they can go to the G League and get incredible incredible experience in the system, understanding what the operations of the team are. It's great for both players and teams.
Here's Pritchard. It's Mikhailuk on the wing. Back to Pritchard. Horford inside. Guarded by Toppin. Second chance shot. And Toppin pulls it down. Now McConnell. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence too.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Jason. This team is on a roll. Plenty of energy on the sidelines. How much fun are you having out there?
Winning is fun. Hopefully we can keep it up, especially at home. We don't want to let our fans down. We got the best fans in the league, and they give us all the energy in the world. So, we appreciate them.
Doing it for the fans. Thanks, Jason.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And as we leave, we give you our New Balance Player of the Game, Jason Tatum.
Make your hell gaming.